Another Grandview Heights woman has come into contact with a man exposing himself. This time, a 58-year-old woman says she was approached by a man who exposed himself, then followed her home. Only on 10, Kevin Landers spoke to the woman who explains how she got the suspect to leave her alone. He joins us live from the newsroom. Kevin.
Well, until now, police in Grandview thought they were dealing with one person exposing himself. Now, police say they have two suspects doing very similar things. I spoke to one woman who told me she may never have reported the case until the suspect reached out and touched her.
He's walking behind me, about 10 feet behind me, with his pants open, zipper down.
Linda Osterman says at that point she started walking very fast.
I picked up my pace. I could tell he picked up his pace.
Linda says as she was walking home, she first spotted the man at this bush behind me. It's about 100 yards from her home. She says silently he walked behind her. It wasn't till about this point that she says he started talking to her.
He said, hey, I want to show you something.
Linda says she ignored him, hoping he would leave.
I can feel my hair on his body, and he almost seems to be walking with his legs outside of my legs.
By now, they were walking up her driveway. That's when Linda says he touched her shoulder and she spun around.
I hit him in the stomach as hard as I could, and I hit him pretty hard because my hand was bleeding, where my rings went into my skin.
But the punch didn't get the result she hoped. She says the suspect stood there, so she yelled,
"You mother swear word. You don't touch me. Get away from me. Get out of here."
And he did. Linda says the suspect was young, about 25 years old, which made this ordeal even more disturbing for her.
I've got kids that age. I've got boys that age. I've got a daughter that age.
As for the punch,
I punched him pretty hard. Yeah, I landed a good one.
She says thankfully the long walk to her home bought her time to think of a plan to fight back.
Had he jumped out from behind a bush and grabbed me, I wouldn't have had that time.
Now, Grandview police say these two incidences are not related. She told me that she now walks with her cell phone in her hand just in case she would need to call someone for help again. And this case involving her happened just around the corner where another woman says another man exposed himself. Reporting live in the newsroom, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
All right, Kevin, thank you. And police don't think this exposure incident is connected to 4 exposure reports taken over the last 2 months in Grandview Heights. The first report happened on June 2nd. On June 20th, a man exposed himself to 2 women on West 3rd Avenue at Cambridge Boulevard. Police say an exposer lifted up a woman's skirt on July 7th, then took off. And then on July 17th, a man was spotted exposing himself at the C. Ray Buck Park along Goodale Boulevard. Police sent out alerts warning residents about the incidents.